Mr. Berman?
Apparently the rest of Twitter did not.
That's why my staff tells me to stay the hell away. And I do. And I do. I'm coachable. I'm coachable.
You can mock me anytime.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Congratulations to you on your award. Much deserved. Let it rip.
What did you drop at the last time out there?
But exactly what we got. Didn't you like it? Looked good, didn't it? That wasn't what we drew up, but he was going to be a part of it. We made the wrong play. That is on Mike Young. That's not on my team. We'll handle that better. And the next time, or 10 times we're in that situation, he will be a part of the that action. That didn't work out for us. I take all the responsibility for that. I've got to do a better job of putting them in place.
Without revealing your secrets, did you want something going towards the rim?
Well, it's a pretty good situation. It's not bad. It's not out of bounds. 7 point something. There's 2 passes in there. I would really like to have put the thing into the high post, which is an uncomfortable spot for them, and we got some mileage out of that in the first half. We didn't have to have a 3. We could hit PJ in the short corner. We could get something to him at the basket, which we did. Which cut it back to 1 under a minute maybe. But you know that it's not a real comfortable position either, because playing against the zone sometimes, most times, takes you 14, 15, 16 seconds to get it moved to where you can get to it. Obviously, we didn't have that. Again, Mike, we didn't handle it very well, and I've got to do better.
You did a nice job of getting the ball into that high post a lot, but maybe not. There were some shots there, it looked like to us, that maybe could have been taken more aggressively. What did you think of the execution, getting the ball in there, and then what you did with it once it was there?
He really tweaked it, and it's so subtle, but they are tweaks. He's won 1,000 games for a reason. He played that thing for a while. He knows exactly what he's doing. They tweaked some things from our first matchup. We wanted Wabisa and Boots, Tyrese in the high post more, for obvious reasons. They don't shoot it as well as Cone, Landers, Naheem Couture, Isaiah Wilkins. I thought played very well for our team today. So there were times they weren't guarding them. I'm going to throw the ball in the high post, okay, and they're going to fan, all right, to those guys that can shoot and make a play. And that's a tough too, and that's what you run into. But I thought our team, all in all, we weren't perfect. We scored enough to win. We didn't defend well enough to win, and at the end of the day, Syracuse walked in here and played a little bit better than my team did. That's the game. That's college basketball. That's going to happen. Go ahead, Dave.
What helped you get back in the game in the second half, down double digits?
I'm sorry. I'm saying.
You were down double digits in the second half.
Yeah, down 16. Down 16. I just a bit of a lull. We got 2 quick threes down to cut it back, and then Naheem really helped us out. I thought Isaiah Wilkins inserting him into that lineup gave us another shooter on the floor. The kid's a good passer, good offensive rebounder. I just again I go back to the defensive end. I thought we had a better look about us defensively and on the glass, but it's going to be hard to win when you allow an opponent to score or to shoot 48% from the field on you. When we are 40, 39, 38, we're really hard to beat. We had as many scouting report mistakes today as we've had all year, and that is not being critical of my men. I'm not. Again, it's just the game. We're flying out at Jerrier, who is a really good player. He's not going to make a shot from 3, and we're flying at him like he's Ray Allen. He gets the rim, we foul him. We lose Boeheim, and we help off of Boeheim. We're not going to do that. We didn't do that in game 1. Worked out pretty well for us. Again, again, the only explanation is it is the game. And mistakes are made, and Syracuse, again, played a little bit better than the Hokies today and won.
Mike, would it be fair to say, you took 37 threes.
Yeah.
I bet you liked the first 36.
I wouldn't turn down the first 36. You know, I just wish, Dave, that we could do some other things and explore some different spots and put them into rotations more. You know, that they were good today. They were good, but no qualms, have no heartburn whatsoever with with the shots that we had, over the course of the game.
Like you had 3 turnovers all game and then a stretch of 3 on 4 possessions all by Landers.
I
How important was that?
thought we pressed a lot. I thought we pressed, and bless his heart. I mean, he wants to make the right play. Just got ahead of ourselves a little bit. We had 7 for the game, 22 assists. Those are Virginia Tech numbers. We had 20 assists up there on 21 makes. No fault of him. He's trying to help our team win, which he's done time and time again quite well.
Mike, it seemed like when Boeheim scored the 18 points in a row, a lot of those were
Scored 18 in a row?
shots, yeah.
Good God.
A lot of those were well-contested shots. Does that kind of throw your hands up? Nothing you can do about it when a guy's just unconscious like that?
No. But he missed his first, I think, if I recall correctly. He missed it pretty badly. But a kid that can ring the bell as he can, and I mean he's a very, very good player. You make a mistake, and he sees one go down in transition. I think that one in transition was right in front of me. That doesn't bode well for what lies ahead. Now that thing looks bigger, and he gets on a roll, and he had 18 first half points, I believe. So, I just got to do a better job of. They were a lot more physical with their cuts too. We were able to bounce them around a little bit in Syracuse and blowing up dribble handoffs and some of the ball screen stuff. We did a much better job of keeping all of them, even Hughes, with our lack of size in that matchup, and that's a god-awful matchup for us. We did a lot better job of fighting for that space and the logo, the paint in New York than we did today. Obviously a real emphasis for them coming in.
You mentioned being pleased with Naheem. He comes off the bench today. Jalen shoots well in the first half. Naheem shoots really well in the second half. What do you like about Naheem coming off the bench in that sort of role?
I like it, Norm. I like all of them. Finding their way. Cohn. I think back to when we started this thing. A couple months ago, and our rotation then. Radford was playing. 10, 12, 13, 14. Now it's like it's really hard. It's uncomfortable for me to take him off the floor. It is a long season, a grinder, and for young people, the peaks and valleys in any season, it's the game, and it's a part of the process. And Naheem's had a bit of a dip here. Boy, looked like $1 million today. He had a big shot against Wake Forest that kind of put us over the hump on Wednesday. Cohn has been outstanding. I was reluctant to start him today. I did. I just thought he'd earned it, and he gives us such a pop, such punch off the bench in terms of his scoring and effort plays. I don't care who starts. If I'm a player, I'm a lot more concerned about who finishes than who starts.
Last one, Aaron.
Also related to Naheem, he said he tries to take 500 shots a day, and goes in on his own.
Yeah.
Facility. Given that, we're pretty.
Is this mine?
You mentioned the ups and downs.
I don't want to drink after bourbon.
that any player has, but to see that work ethic, I guess you probably figure he's going to come out of it quicker.
That is a part of the program that you're trying to build. It's what I've always been accustomed to. Guys that want to be in the gym, and the struggles that we may have now, next week, 2 weeks from now, it's not going to be because they're not, working at it. They're going to be in there early in the morning. They're going to be in there an hour after practice. They're going to be in there, at night after, they finish their studies. We'll have more a year from now. We'll have more 2 years from now. But we do have a good group of workers that are serious. It's important to them, and in large part, Naheem pops out of that thing today because he's put the work in to to make it happen.
TV, you got anything?
You got a date? You got a date? Anybody else? Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Safe travels. Safe travels.